Shalom, call halal Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai Ba'Hashim Rakah Kodash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutation to the hopeful elect. Kings and priests are out there bringing out this word in sincerity and in truth. Brother Amawan back here with another lesson this morning. Literally just finished my my last lesson, and I want to get into this real briefly. As you brothers and sisters see in the title, the Russians are talking about nuking the U.S. over and over again. Why won't we take them seriously? Now, you brothers can actually go check. Brothers and sisters can actually go check out what I'm about to go read with a live news briefing of them actually saying this. You know, I actually read this, and then a brother actually posted it in the chat of a video of the news broadcaster saying this. So, why won't Americans take this threat seriously? Well, for one, they're in darkness. Okay, the Mossad got them blinded. You know, matter of fact, let me get the one in Luke real quick, because I'm gonna go to Luke. Start here in Luke 27 and 17. It's like Luke 17. Matter of fact, I want to start. Yeah, let me start a scripture before I get into that. Luke 17 and 26. And you know, the scriptures is repetitive. The same scriptures are going to come out. It's the same song, different ring beat, different beat to it. Maybe the same beat, but it never gets old, okay? Because it's going to happen. I don't care how many times you say it, read it, brother, bring it out. We're going to keep sticking to the script because it's about to be fulfilled. This is Luke 17 and 26. And as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. What was happening in the time of Noah? The same shit now. Let's read. They did eat, they drank, they married wives. They were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. Likewise also as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drank, they brought, they sold, they planted, they builded. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed. And brothers, facts. You go out there in your daily life, it really feel like ain't shit happening, man. It really feel like life is as is. Like shit is still going on, ain't nothing happening. But that's how the Lord wants it, to where it's just gonna come like quick, like bam. You had Donald Trump. He said when he was during his term, he was taking pictures with a lot of representatives around him. He was like, "Oh, I like this. The calm before the storm, the calm before the storm," and that's what we witnessing, the calm before the storm. The Russians are talking about nuking the U.S. over and over again. Why won't we take them seriously? Americans ain't taking shit. They don't watch the news. They don't care about what's going on the other side of the world. As long as they ain't messing with them, they're free to do whatever the hell American Babylonian want to do. You know? It says, circumstances seem to keep pushing the United States and Russia closer and closer to a horrifying showdown. If I was in the White House, I would be doing all that I could to try to find a way out of this mess. Unfortunately, the guy currently leading our nation is a hothead in an advanced state of mental decline, and he is surrounded by worst foreign policy team in U.S. history. Now, brothers and sisters, Salakia, for my reading fast, you can slow the video down, but for the sake of time, I'm trying to go through this. That is a recipe for disaster, but most Americans seem to be entirely convinced that a full-blown war with Russia is extremely unlikely. Most of us seem to think that we can keep escalating the conflict in Ukraine without ever suffering any serious consequences. Unfortunately, the Russians see things very differently. On Russian television, there is constant discussion about how the conflict in Ukraine is really a proxy war between the United States and Russia. For example, just consider this recent quote. On a state TV show 60 Minutes, host Olga Skabeva announced, "I have some unpleasant news. Even though we are methodically destroying the weapons that are being delivered to Ukraine, but the quantities in which the United States are sending them force us to come up with some global conclusion. Perhaps it's time to acknowledge that maybe..." Let me stop at periods. Damn, let me stop at the periods. Perhaps it's time to acknowledge that maybe Russia's special operation in Ukraine has come to an end in the sense that a real war has started, World War III. We're forced to conduct the demilitarization not only of Ukraine, but the entire NATO alliance. Sadly, she is quite correct that World War III has now begun. Rumors of war, this is one of them. And we see the other one. We see the other one, baby. Bring it on, motherfucker, bring it on. Let us hope that a way to stop it can be found before it goes nuclear. There ain't no stopping this shit from happening. The Most High has it written. Okay? Let's read 29 again. Luke 17 and 29. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. Right? From heaven. The Lord said his wrath is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness. Romans, the 1st chapter. And how is it revealed from heaven? Through those ICBM missiles. Those ICBM missiles are going to put people on their knees and melt these people. All right? Because why? They have walked in great pride. They have done what the hell they want to. They feel like, everything, they can't be touched, man. You can be touched, man. Revelation 6 and 12, and I beheld when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood. This is Yahweh Shai returning. And the stars of heaven fell onto the earth, which is the missiles, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind. And the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places. When the Lord destroys this place, and the whole infrastructure, everything is going to be broken up. Because you're going to have missiles and break up the sea, man, the land. Man, look, when I read the article, you brothers going to see why what these Russians are saying and what the scriptures are saying lines up. So how can the Bible be fake? The Lord was a sun worshiper and all this bullshit. But it tells you about future prophecy. Ain't no other book telling you about future prophecy, world events. That's actually being the most quoted from. If the Bible is so unfactual, stop referencing the Bible. Stop quoting the Bible. You see? And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, every bondman and every free man hid themselves in the dens and the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? Here's the Lord's wrath is right around the corner. People are going to be running, at least going to be in their underground bunkers. They going to want the caves to drop on them. We going to go get their ass. But a lot of you people are going to be melted too, man, from these missiles, right? You had that one politician say if World War IV was to be fought, it would be with sticks and stones. This is the war to end all wars, baby. Bring this shit on, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. The faster this shit come, the faster we get out of here. And people don't want to hear that. Oh, it's unlikely. It's not going to happen. Why would you say that? You should want it to not happen. Right, because you love your world. You love your world. You love your life. We hate our life here. Nuclear war is not a topic that is brought up much on American news channel, but in Russia, it is regularly proposed as a potential option. Vladimir Avetko from the Diplomatic Academy of Ministry of Foreign Affairs said, you mentioned World War III and the way Americans and Poles are acting on the territory of Ukraine. Indeed, we need to remember that the words of Vladimir Putin, who said that anyone who tries to interfere in a special military option will pay a heavy price. Scott Beaver interrupted. We never forget about these words of Vladimir Putin, but a great number of people are already standing in line, trying to interfere in Russia's special operation on the territory of Ukraine. Turns out we have to act, but we're yet to figure out how we can act without conducting a nuclear strike. Ooh. Reading something like that should chill you to the core. See, they know what the fuck is going on in Ukraine. Okay? They know America's sending missiles and rockets and money and armor and fucking army men to the U.S. and back to Ukraine and go fight. They know what the fuck is going on. So they're like, man, these slick motherfuckers, man. How can we hit them in the head like Hassan Campbell say, hit them in the head with a headshot? How can we hit these niggas over the top of the dome without a nuclear strike? When Russian journalists and politicians say stuff like this, why won't we take them seriously? People ain't taking this is folly, man. You know, cause this scripture right here. You want to know why people ain't taking shit seriously? Because of this scripture. Ecclesiastes 10:6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. What is folly here in America? That a nuclear we shouldn't worry about a nuclear war with Russia. That's foolishness, man. Look what the hell you doing in Ukraine, right? People are more focused about the June month. People are more focused about what's this trial with Johnny Depp and his old former wife. That's foolishness, man. To be worried about this shit is on. You know how many cases is being done right now, and it ain't being broadcasted like that. That shit, it don't even matter, man. That's not it's not heavy to that's not news, man. That's what Esau calls it, fake news, because it doesn't hold any substance. Okay, what else is some damn foolishness that's out in the damn web? These damn entertainers, man, putting out more demonic music, right? While shit is going on in society, man. For Kendrick Lamar, you know, his album isn't controversial. You know, all types of foolish women, transgender rights, all types of foolishness. But you got World War III at the back of your door. But all this other shit that's unnecessary you worried about. It says, just the other day, one prominent Russian politician openly talked about destroying both coasts of the United States with a Samurai intercontinental ballistic missile. To get to the point, the lawmaker claimed that two of Russia's Sarmat Satan II missiles would destroy the entirety of America's East Coast, before adding it would take just 2 missiles for the West Coast as well. 4 missiles and there will be nothing left. There'll be nothing left. You know? People ain't like, this ain't on the news. You know, people ain't talking to, they don't want you people to see until it's too late. Really, the Most High don't want you to see until it's too late. That's how cold the Most High is. You know, but you people got it coming for you, man. Because this is how you want to live your life. Just live your life. Yeah, just live your life in sin. And you're going to pay a heavy price. Why? Because the scriptures say the wages of sin is death. Okay, and all they that hate me love death. All they that hate Yahweh Shai going to feel death, man. The same shall know it after death by pain. People about to go through some extreme shit. People think, oh, we're all going to die. No, it ain't. It's about how you die. You know, death ain't just the Lord don't have to send you a quick death. He can let you go out horribly. He starve you out. A lot of people going to get starved out. You know, you don't have to just get dealt with like that. Lord will make your ass suffer before you go. All that shit you talking. Russia's Samurai intercontinental ballistic missile are far superior to anything that we have. Not we, what you niggas have. We ain't a part of this. It's just, you know, it's the guy speaking for on behalf of Americans. And we have no defense against him. For much more on this, please, article, whatever. If push comes to shove, I believe that the Russians will not hesitate to use their nuclear weapons. Our leaders should be trying to find a peaceful way out of this crisis, but instead both sides just continue to escalate matters. You know, look at this nigga. Joe Biden has agreed to provide Ukraine with advanced rocket system that can strike with precision at long-range Russian targets as part of a $700 million weapon package expected to be unveiled on Wednesday. Niggas got money for weapons. Like Tupac said, they got money for war but can't feed the poor. Look what's going on in society, man. Motherfuckers can't pay their rent. My rent just went up. You know what I'm saying? Fucking everything is going up, but these motherfuckers got money. They got money, but people are so stupid They don't trip off this. They don't say anything. Hey, but why should we get mad? You know, we're not getting mad. We just thankful the Most High is on our side and we on his side. And he chose us out of this shit. So be thankful that your eyes are open. Let's get that scripture. The Lord said that. For blessed are your eyes, for they see. You know, blessed are your eyes. Brothers, we are blessed, man. You know, we're blessed beyond measure, man. The Lord has blessed us with his wisdom to discern both time and judgment. Like I said in my last lesson, Ecclesiastes 8:5, man. We got it, man. We just got to endure unto the end. Matthew 13:16. Let me start up. Matthew 13:13. Therefore speak I to them in parables, because they seeing see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. See, people will hear about these things, but they don't really consider the outcome of these things or the leading up to these things. Right? They don't understand it. Neither do they fucking want to understand. They don't care. And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which said, by hearing ye shall hear and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see and shall not perceive. For this people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and should be converted, and I should heal them. See, only the ones that's going to be healed is the elect, right? The Lord is going to take off those blinders of your third eye and have you open to the demonic scenery around you. Scriptures say we know that we are of the Most High, and the whole world lieth in wickedness. Esau has a satanic world around you, human trafficking, all types of wickedness around you. But the Lord got to open your eyes up to see it. Abortions, women just out there killing their babies, and people are fine with it. People don't have nothing against it. Well, you got people out there with some say against it, but as far as the people that are with killing their babies, these people are gone, man. But blessed, verse 16, but blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. See, brothers, we blessed. I mean, every day you wake up and you know what's going on. You know you're an Israelite. You know how the Lord is coming. You blessed, man. You blessed to know these things. You know, this is not something that's light that the Lord has given us. This is heavy info with the laying on the hands of the presbytery, our apostles, man. Apostles out there labored for years, kept pushing. And now look what's become. And this is the Most High, man. For verily I say unto you that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which you see and have not seen them, and to hear those things which you hear and have not heard them. You know? And I was talking about mainly when Yahushua was on the scene and they wasn't hearing them or listening to him or whatever. But even to this time, you know, a lot of prophets, when they had visions of this, they were like, damn, what the fuck is that? Like, when is this going to happen? When is that going to happen? And we living in those times. You know, we're living in those times. It says, back to the article, the United States is providing Ukraine with high mobility artillery rocket systems that can accurately hit targets as far as 50 miles away, after Ukraine gave assurance they would not use the missile to strike inside Russia, senior administration officials said. What an incredibly foolish move. But what do you expect? What do you expect? Has Biden gone completely insane? Hey, he's a puppet. The elites are insane. You had one grandmother of the Rothschilds. She said, I think she was the one of the mother of the Rothschilds. She said, if my sons didn't want any wars, there wouldn't be any wars. All wars are on deception. This is a proxy war that America is fighting with Russia, and these motherfuckers are insane. You know, the scriptures say they covet fields, right? They sleep not lest they have done evil. These devils get off in killing and murdering. Right? So they're with this shit, man. In response, the Russians are holding massive missile drills. You know, I'm not going to read all this. Missile drills, brothers. You know, live intercontinental missile. Man, this shit is, bro, man, hey. Hey, man, what else more do you need? At this point, the U.S. providing most of the new military equipment for the war in Ukraine, most of the intelligence for the war in Ukraine, and U.S. Secretary of State Lloyd Austin has publicly admitted that we are actually bringing Ukrainians into the United States to train them to go back and fight in a war. And now we have learned that the U.S. has actually been conducting offensive hacking operations against Russia. They're flicking Russia, right? No, they're pulling. How do you say it? They're agitating Russia. Playing with them like they won't strike back. What are we thinking? Have our leaders really become this stupid? We shouldn't even say reckless. Stupid. Because America is stupid. Once a full-blown war with Russia starts, there will be no going back. But right now, many Americans are so self-obsessed that they don't even realize that our leaders in Washington have brought us to the brink of the unthinkable. The unthinkable. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, this Bay Brothers, man. Hey, we in those times, man. We in those times, man. I'm going to close it out with a few. But we in those times, man. 2 Peter 3 and 9. It says, I'm going to start at 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, where a thief comes when you least expect it. And the whole world is expecting least of Yahweh Shai. They don't believe in Yahweh Shai. They don't even think he's real. He's a made-up character. It's a fairy tale. Man, when the Lord comes, oh my God, people jaws, teeth gonna fall out their mouth. People gonna have heart attacks. Scripture say man's heart fell in them for fear for what's going on the earth. Motherfuckers gonna be like, oh, just die on sight. It's on sight. And a thief comes with elements of surprises, man. In which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Some hot shit. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. Everything gonna be burnt to crisp. Dust, smell of smoke, ascending up to heaven forever. What's that great noise? ICBM missiles can do that. We just saw what Satan 2 could do from Russia. Wipe out the whole fucking East Coast with just 2 missile strikes. Shit, gone. And they got more missiles than that. And they gonna shoot all them motherfuckers, man. And the enemies. So this shit this is gonna be a mass overkill, man. It's gonna be burnt up. It ain't gonna be least burnt. No, it's gonna get burnt up. Let me look up this word burned. I'm kind of curious what this word burned is. I never looked it up. The works that are therein shall be burnt up. Burn up. Consumed by fire. Lake of fire. Verse 11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person are you to be in all holy conversation and godliness? Right. Seeing all this shit about to happen, how are you supposed to be acting? How are we supposed to be acting? In the fear of the Lord. Because that's the Most High's treasure. You got to fear the Most High. That's his treasure, man. See, there's a lack of fear in America. That's why the Most High is going to bring that fear back. Bring it back. The Lord about to bring that fear back in the earth, man. You see? Looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Right? Fervent heat coming. All this shit gonna melt. You don't want no smoke, man. You don't want no smoke with Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Hey, man, this is what we reading. This is what our eyes have been enlightened to understand, to get away from this shit. Trusting Yahweh Shai that we may be saved through wrath. Saved from wrath through Yahweh Shai, as it is written in 1 Timothy. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. That's why Jake ain't the elect. We ain't out there standing in line with a mask on, right? Getting our 3rd shot, getting our 4th shot, getting our 4th booster. We ain't looking at, because our heart is not here. Our riches and everything is stored in heaven. You ain't carrying shit on a chariot that you got here. Your J's, right? Your car with beat in it, whatever it is. you Jakes have a heart to, you ain't leaving it here. You ain't taking it on a chariot. Only thing that's gonna get on a chariot is your spirit, man. We're gonna shed this body. We're gonna be in new bodies. So take your mind off this shit. Cause everything you see gonna get fucking burnt up. Like literally, man. Everything we see is gonna get burnt up. Everything. So your heart, if your heart is here, damnation is near. You know? And if your heart is not here, and you have your riches stored in the heavens, you got a good come around, man. Lord willing, we have that hopeful number, and the Most High finds us fit. Wherefore, beloved, seeing that you look for such things, be diligent, that ye may be found of him in peace, without spot and blameless. You know, we want to be diligent. What does the word means to be diligent? Let's look it up. Spudazo, to hasten, make haste. To exert oneself, endure, give diligence. Right, you gotta self-enlighten yourself to get on track with the Most High. Make haste, meaning you will not slack in doing the Most High's duty. If he said go out there and teach, your ass gonna be out there teaching, man. If he said, you know, put your videos up, whatever it is, you're gonna have to do whatever it is to please the Most High. You know, it's about pleasing the Lord. See, that's what the world lacks, pleasing the Most High and fearing the Most High. That's why all this shit is about to come, because the world is very unpleasant to the Most High. It's like a smoke in his nose. He like, man, this shit, man, I'm tired of this shit. You see? But hey, brothers, sisters, I'm going to end it there. Kind of going long-winded. Call Allah Yahweh Shemi Awashai Ba'ashim Rakakadash. To honor to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Hey, brothers, we almost out of here. Stay strong. Stay fit. Keep enduring, man. Hey, we almost out of here. Call Allah Yahweh Shemi Awashai Ba'ashim Rakakadash. To the next one I say, Shalom.